Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Alright, let's take a look at another keychain flashlight, shall we? In particular, the NITECORETip SE. Let's check it out. Alright, so here it is, the NITECORETip SE, still in its box. You can see right there it does have USB-C charging, and yes, the utility clip is included. Turn it to the side, we have some of the specs, but I'll go over all this a little later on in the video, and we have a bunch of features right here. But that's enough of the box. Let's take this bad boy out. Alright, here's everything out of the box. Of course, you have the NITECORETip SE right here. Then right here in this plastic bag, looks like we have 2 key rings and a key clasp. Right here we have some quick operating instructions, but let's put that off to the side. Right here we have some warranty information, and then we have a standard user manual. All right, so now I'll give you guys a nice look at the NITECORETip SE, and while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. All right, so the Tip SE has 2 Osram PA LEDs with a max output of 700 lumens, and it has a max throw of 90 meters, which is pretty crazy for a keychain flashlight. It comes in 2 colors, black and gray. Of course, this is the black one that I have. Now check out the body here. This is a pretty lightweight aluminum alloy shell with a hard anodized finish. And just feeling the materials in my hands, it actually feels pretty nice. Right here we have our dual side switches. One is a power button, one's a mode button, and that mode button controls 4 different brightness levels. Now you can see right here it has a removable pocket clip, but if I pull down the pocket clip a little bit, it exposes our USB-C charging port. And no, it does not come with a USB charging cable. If you want the USB charging cable, they charge you an extra $4.99. Now when it's charging, the side switches here will glow red. When it's fully charged, it'll glow green. It does have a built-in 500 milliamp lithium ion battery, and it has about 50 hours of runtime, but that's on low. Now, according to the website, it says it has a 365-day ready experience. It says the low-power microprocessor enables an automatic hibernation with an ultra-low parasitic drain. So they're saying on a full battery charge, this will sit there and hibernate for a full year. Now, of course, I'm not gonna test that because I'm not gonna test that. And on top of the 4 brightness levels, it also has 2 user modes, a demo mode and a daily mode, but I'll go over that a little later on. And then on the tail end here, we have our attachment where you can attach your keychain, and it's rated IP54, which is basically splash proof, and it is impact resistant up to 1 meter. All right, that's pretty much the quick features, so let's go over dimensions. So the NITECORETip SE has a length of 2.3 inches, a width of 0.9 inches, and a height of 0.4 inches. And they say it weighs 0.92 ounces on the website without the clip, so let's test that out. All right, so I don't have the clip on it, so let's drop it on my scale. All right, 0.9 ounces, so they're right on basically, and in grams, it's 26 grams. So they were exactly dead on with the weight on their website. I love that. And just in case you guys were curious, let's weigh it with the clip on. All right, 0.9 ounces again, and in grams, 26 grams. So yeah, guys, either my scale kind of sucks or this clip weighs absolutely nothing. All right, so let's talk about these side switches for a second. So not only does it show red when it's charging and green when it's fully charged, but the LED lights inside also act as a power indicator. So if you short press the mode button here, you'll see flashes. So those 3 flashes indicate that I have over 50% battery power. If you see 2 flashes, that means you're below 50%, and 1 flash means that you're below 10%. And while we're talking about these buttons, let's talk about the UI. So I actually like the UI in this Tip SE. So it's basically a short press on, short press off, just to activate the light on the power button. So short press on, short press off. And then, yeah, you guessed it, if you want to change the lighting modes, it's the mode button. So there's low, mid, and high, just like that. So that's all pretty standard stuff. So let's talk about the special button presses. So it does have direct access to low. To access that, you just have to hard press the power button and right there, low. Now it does have a directed turbo function, but what you have to do there is hard press that mode button, but only for about a half a second. So as soon as you see it, let it go, and there's our direct access to turbo. Now that's pressing that mode button only for about a half a second to keep it on turbo, but it does have a momentary turbo function where you can hold it past 2 seconds, and once you release your thumb, turns it right off. And the direct access to low and turbo that I'm showing you here are all with the light off. But you can still access turbo when the light's on. So let's turn the light on here, hold the mode button down again, and it's all going to be momentary when you access turbo when the light's on. And one thing I'm pretty impressed about this is it's a keychain flashlight and it still has a memory function. So if I have it on low, turn it off, it goes right back to low. Let's turn it on high, turn it off, come right back to it. It's still on high, so I really like that feature. And it's not like it's anything new, but I rarely see that in a keychain flashlight of this size. All right, let's talk about the two modes, daily mode and demo mode. So right now it's in daily mode, which means if you want to turn the light off, you have to physically turn the light off with the power button. In demo mode, the light will automatically shut down within 30 seconds if there's no activity. And to access those different modes, all you have to do is hard press for about 3 seconds on both side switches. So let's do that. It'll flash, and now we just switch modes. And to switch it back, we do the exact same thing. Boom. All right, so let's run down some of the specs here. We have low mode at 1 lumen, that'll run for 50 hours, has a throw of 4 meters, and has an intensity of 4 candela. Mid is 30 lumens, has a runtime of about 8 hours, has an 18 meter throw, and it has 80 candela. And then high is 180 lumens, has a runtime of 1 hour and 30 minutes, has a throw of 45 meters, and has an intensity of 500 candela. And then we get to our turbo, which is our full 700 lumens, has a runtime of 15 minutes, but it has an asterisk right there, has a throw of 90 meters, and has an intensity of 2100 candela. And if we look to the bottom of this chart right here where the asterisk is, it says the runtime of turbo is tested without the temperature regulation. So that's really interesting. That means they tested this on turbo without really caring how hot it got. So I want to test this without the clip on it, as you can see. And as normal, I'm going to let it run for about 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to take its temperature and then see if there's any light fluctuations. All right, so that's about it. So let's get it on turbo and start. All right, that's 2 minutes. Let's take a temp at the head. That's 111.7. And then right there at the tail end, it's 105.9. So let me try to hold it. Yeah, I mean, it's hot, but I can still hold it with my bare hands. You don't need gloves for this little guy. All right, so I'm gonna charge this up for a couple minutes, then take it out to my backyard. Now the fence that you'll see is about 40 feet away from where I'll be standing. And I'm not gonna test the low, medium, or high on this little keychain flashlight. I'm just gonna go right to turbo and see what it can light up in my backyard. All right, so let's go. Let's talk about the keychain test here. So this is what it looks like on my keychain. And I do like the fact that they included this quick release clasp right here. So if you ever need to take it off your keychain and use it solo, it's pretty easy. But yeah, guys, overall, as a keychain flashlight, I think this is a pretty solid choice. All right, let's talk about what I like about the Tip SE. The size, I think, is pretty perfect for a keychain flashlight. It's not very long at 2.3 inches, but it's a flat body, so when you're holding it in the hand, it actually feels very nice. And because it's flat, it doesn't feel bulky while it's in your pants pocket. And I've always liked NiteCore's UI, and this little keychain flashlight is no different. A simple press on and off, and I like that it has a separate mode button to cycle the modes. And it's super lightweight at 26 grams. You barely notice you're carrying this thing. And I do like this removable pocket clip here, so you can either use this as a keychain flashlight or just carry it around in your pants pocket. Or by the way this clip is designed, you can even put it on the brim of your hat and use it as a headlight. And the quality of this is pretty exceptional. I love the feel of this aluminum body. And because it has a hard anodized finish, it should be able to survive whatever your pocket throws at it. All right, let's talk about what I don't like. So even though I love the UI of the Tip SE, I kind of wish there was a strobe function. I'm not sure how hard it would be to throw strobe on a little keychain flashlight like this, but it still would be nice, especially since you're carrying this all the time, and then you can use it as a self-defense mechanism. Another thing I don't like is it's only IP54 rated. Since it's only splash proof, it should be okay if you get caught in the rain with this, but if you accidentally drop it into a pool, it's gone. So I wish they upped the waterproof rating to at least a 7 or an 8. But other than those small little gripes, I'm really digging this little Tip SE as a keychain flashlight. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you guys think of the new NiteCore Tip SE keychain flashlight? So if you guys do want to check this out for yourself, I'll leave links below in my description box. As of the filming of this video, the price is $29.95. And no, I am not sponsored by NiteCore. I don't get a dime if you guys click those links below and buy this flashlight. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. And go!